Good morning, Commissioners.
Good morning.
It's a pleasure to be here. My name's Rob Condon, and I'm the founder and executive director of Young Scientist Academy. First, I just want to send my appreciation to Commissioner Zappel for the invitation for our young scientists to present their research and ideas today. Really appreciate your ongoing support. As you may know, YSA has shared an important partnership with New Hanover County for the past 5 years, with funding through the non-agency program and more recently through the Endowment. We're incredibly grateful for the support and appreciate the important role we play and you have entrusted with us in mentoring our youth as future leaders in our community. YSA is a youth science organisation, historically mentoring over 300 youth weekly during the school year, collaborating with over 8 New Hanover County schools, many Title I schools there, where we boost STEM engagement, academic achievement, and leadership among upper elementary to high school level students. Our programs are centred around 3 main pillars that align with New Hanover County priorities. They are first, Learn STEM, which is our student-facing programming, Teach STEM, our educator training and mentorship initiative, and Apply STEM, which is why we're here today, all centred around workforce development, career readiness, and community outreach. Science is a powerful tool for problem-solving issues in our community, but we're not engaging enough with our youth in STEM opportunities. That much is plain and simple. But at the same time, our county is experiencing growth in STEM industries and rapid change in the environment, and there's a need for a local talent pool for which to draw upon. Many students often lack the skills, mentorship, and experience opportunities needed to enter these fields. YSA addresses these challenges by providing access to meaningful, high-quality STEM education that supports both students and educators in collaboration. This summer, we hosted a series of interactive STEM workshops focused on 3 areas: field research, coding and computer science, and data science. And this culminated recently with our STEM open house hosted at Common Desk down here on Front Street, and many business and elected leaders were present, including Commissioner Zappel for that. So today, 4 of those youth ambassadors from these workshops will present their research on themes directly related to New Hanover County directives. It's amazing what our youth can achieve when provided an opportunity to experience real-world science. And we invite all of you on the Commission to engage with our youth, to hear their ideas, and to find innovative solutions that benefit the community. Thank you again for this opportunity for our youth to engage in civil engagement. And I would like to introduce our first speaker to the podium, Maddie Woodhouse.
Good morning, Commissioners, and thank you again for inviting us to speak. My name is Madeline Woodhouse, and I am a senior at Glow Academy. I've been attending YSA for about 4 years now, and I aspire to be an international entrepreneur. Prior to my involvement in YSA, I didn't even consider a career in STEM. That's science, technology, engineering, and math. In my opinion, part of the problem with our education system is that there is too much teaching to the test, and we lack meaningful experiences that benefit the community. It is because of YSA I stand before you all today with the confidence to pursue a career in STEM. The skills I've gained at YSA have been invaluable and allowed me to become the first student in my school to be accepted into prestigious programs at the North Carolina School of Science and Mathematics and Governor School. My experiences at YSA have also improved my test performances. Programs like YSA show why STEM is so important for New Hanover County. Education in these fields have been proven to lead students to long-term success. In our county, the finance, healthcare, and technology sectors are rapidly growing. Their success relies on skilled and innovative leadership. Whether it is launching a weather balloon to near space to look at weather patterns, or designing and coding an app to teach youth about health-related issues like food waste and nutrition, or learning how to do field and lab research to monitor the environment. YSA gives students a voice. We start with the fundamentals, and then we apply them to the real world. We learn how to communicate and advocate effectively, as well as to critically think. YSA is preparing youth, not to just work in these growing fields, but to lead in them and to make informed decisions that benefit our communities. Thank you so much. And now, I'd like to introduce my peer, Eliana, who will share about how we've been using technology to examine urban issues right here in our area.
Hi, I'm Eliana Henderson, and I'm 13 years old, and I've been a student at YSA for the past 4 years. I love science and coding, and one day I plan to run for office. One of the issues I'm passionate about is green space in the environment. Green space affects everything around us: the weather, the air we breathe, and even our well-being. Over the past there we go. There we go, guys. Over the past 5 years, my colleagues and I have been using a coding platform called Python to analyze the green space in New Hanover County. Using digital images, we determine the amount of green space using RGB pixel values. We use this data to create this map, which shows the amount of green space. The darker green the dot is, the more green space the area has. There are 2 key areas to note. First, in downtown Wilmington and the industrial corridor spanning from South College Road to the port. This region has very little green space and not a lot of trees to provide shade. Using this thermal camera, we determined that these areas experience higher summer temperatures due to more concrete. This means low-income neighborhoods need to spend more money on energy bills that they cannot afford. And the second area, the outskirts of New Hanover County, have a lot more green space with more wetlands and maritime forests, as shown with the dark green dots. However, in just the past 3 years, we have seen a large population growth, and housing development has also increased. Wait. Let's just wait. Okay. This summer, we carried out field surveys examining areas that we were concerned about. At each location, we flew a drone to gather high-quality images, and we are currently working on analyzing the results to update our green space map. Previous results show the concerned areas, but I would like to highlight 5 new places of concern, marked with a purple dot. Woodbury Forest area, where I live, Bayou and CW, River Lights, Myrtle Grove with its wetlands, and Sledge Forest area. The impact of changing landscape on our community is complex, but we must work together to solve these issues. The solutions can be simple and affordable. One way is planting rooftop gardens and using urban agriculture. Another way is to take care and protect existing green space. And the one I feel most strongly about, providing help to homeowners to plant more trees on their property. My family recently got some live oak saplings, and we've been looking after them for a few years. And by now they've doubled in size and they've started producing shade. Thank you for your attention. Now I'd like to introduce Hala.
Hello everyone, my name is Hala and I go to Glow Academy. I have been at YSA for the past 2 years. I like science, especially biology. When I grow up, I want to be a heart surgeon. I have lived in 2 very different parts of the world, and I am concerned about water quality. Polluted water is everywhere, and it affects human health. At YSA, my friends and I have been studying what's in our water. Water that's polluted can cause harmful bacteria to grow. We see this is all over Wilmington. To study this, we collected water from many places in Wilmington. At each place, we counted harmful bacteria and measured oxygen levels in the water. We also measure the nutrients levels. We use test strips and we're passing some to you right now.
No, love it.
Right, so you each get a bag.
Thank you.
In this like a little nutrient test strip.
Okay.
And we've got 2 lots of water here. We have, you've got to try and guess what it is, Greenfield Lake water or Cape Fear River water, where water comes from.
Oh, no.
Go ahead and place your test strip into your water sample. Can you tell if your water is from the Cape Fear River or from Greenfield Lake?
Let's see.
If your water sample is from Greenfield Lake, you can see that the bacteria levels are off the charts. This is serious because lots of people use this lake for playing and fishing. They get exposed to lots of bacteria. What can we do about this? My friends and I wanted to see if we could improve the water. We worked with Cape Fear River Watch, who planted trees near the drain to clean up the water. We collected water samples before and after the plantings. Look at how the water has improved. As you can see, there's less bacteria and more oxygen in the water. Plants clean the water, they absorb nutrients and produce oxygen. This has helped our environment. Thank you for listening. Now I will speak to you.
Good morning. My name is Hava Hansler. I am a 6th grade student at Gregory, and I want to be a nurse practitioner, but I am also an entrepreneur at heart. There are many global issues. Some are directly relevant to New Hanover, such as those presented by my colleagues. Most occur elsewhere in the world, but are relevant to New Hanover because they are either influenced by our daily activities or they can affect us from afar. I joined YSA this summer, where I learned how to apply coding and data science to address local and global issues. For one of my projects, I examined the impact of the fast fashion industry, which has deep roots in North Carolina. This project started as a YSA project in Moldova, and I am continuing this international collaboration. Students at Rachel Freeman Elementary have researched the chemical process of how clothing is dyed. Strong chemicals are used and improperly discarded in nearby rivers, polluting the environment. Fashion showcases an individual's personality, and I was surprised to learn that my outfits are actually having an impact on the environment. Take a moment right now to look at the tags on your clothing. Where were they made? Chances are the clothing that you're wearing were not made in the US, and they probably contain some sort of synthetic material. For this project, I wanted to determine where textiles were manufactured and dyed to identify hotspots of potential environmental and societal impact. To do this data science project, I used Python coding and created this interactive map. You can see that consistently over time, countries with lower GDP produce most of the textiles we buy. These are the areas that are most heavily impacted by the negative effects of this industry. So what can we do about this? Here in New Hanover County, there's a disconnect between a consumer's attitude toward the environment versus their fashion choices. As you can see on the graph to the left, most people care about the environment, but as you can see on the graph to the right, these same people are buying clothes from leaders in the fast fashion industry. There are simple lifestyle choices that New Hanover residents can take. Buy thrifted or recycled clothing, wear clothes that you have for longer, and support local fair trade businesses. There are so many other issues I could talk about today, like oil spills in the ocean, which happen all over the world. Thank you again for the invitation to speak today and for allowing us to share our exciting projects with you. We would be happy to entertain any questions that you may have. Thank you.
Thank you. Very, very proud of them. And as you can see, they've worked very, very hard on their presentations. Some are directly related to New Hanover County, some are indirectly, but still related to what we do as humans in the county. And I'm very proud of everything that they've achieved. Of course, science is an ongoing process. It's important that we continue to engage with them, mentor them, but more importantly, provide opportunities where they can engage with you all, because they don't get to vote now, but they certainly have a very important voice in the community and can make a difference.
Mr. Chair, I'll just make a comment. I obviously appreciate these presentations, and everybody did a very good job of being prepared today. As far as public speaking goes, wow, knocked it out of the park. It's very brave to be able to come to a public meeting like this, not knowing the people that are sitting up here, knowing that there are however many people that are going to watch this online now and in the future, and then just do a really fabulous job with the presentation. So ladies, very nicely done.
Mr. Chair.
Okay.
Rob, I want to thank you so much for coming forward with that, and to all the presenters. What a truly inspiring few minutes you spent with us today. And I agree completely with Commissioner Scalise on the bravery that was shown to be able to stand up and be able to present in a very clear and concise manner what are really sophisticated thoughts and ideas, and to show us the future, which is what I think we just saw. Rob, you and your program, Young Scientists Academy, and Lauren, who is over here, I know is your right-hand person.
Yes.
That works with it, do a whole lot with not very many resources here to help lift our entire community. So thank you for all your good work. My last question is, what are we supposed to do with these bags?
Oh, no, yeah. We'll come and collect all the science, chemicals and stuff.
Thank you.
So, Mr.
Yeah.
Chair.
Thank you again for your comments. I certainly wouldn't replace anything that I've experienced previously than what I do now, and I appreciate all your support. Thank you.
Mr. Chair, I would also like to say I am so proud of you ladies and so impressed with where our future is going. And not only did you speak phenomenally, you waited so patiently through the first half of our meeting, so I hope you got some ideas how government works as well. I'm just excited, and some of the things you even spoke about, myself being a biology major and always loving science, I didn't understand some of the things you said today. So you're so far advanced in your education, and I look forward to you being leaders of the future and probably seeing you again right here in front of us on this dais on some issue. So thank you. Good job.
I want to highlight Eliana has ambitions to run for office one day.
We love it.
We
We
heard
love
her.
it. Awesome.
Fantastic.
Mr. Chair. I appreciate this so much. I was not a science math person in school, but I know the importance of it, and a lot of the things that were brought up today are, we, like it or not, are a global society, and the decisions that we make now affect everybody, from microplastics to fast fashion. It's important because the more informed we are about these issues, the better decisions we make. And so I appreciate that. I think we're a little behind the ball on STEM here. Obviously, you must feel that way because you've started a nonprofit about it. And I really hope in the future that we do more, because that's where our world is leading. I mean, AI and then quantum computing takes over, and I don't know where we go, but we need to be better informed about our environment. And I appreciate your work. You guys did an excellent job. And I look forward to seeing you in front of us again, or maybe here as well. So thank you very much.
Thank you for your comments. A
My
big reason
guess
why I
is,
started...
my guess is Greenfield.
Yeah,
Lake.
that's Greenfield Lake, yeah. A big reason why I started YSA was the huge disconnect between the really important and cool academic research that happens and the community that it's meant to be serving. It just doesn't happen. So walking away from academia, it's a risk, but I think it's an important risk to run these type of programs and to engage with the community. And to your comment about I'm not a scientist, actually we have a motto at YSA, it's everyone's a scientist, they just don't realize it yet.
I'm very science interested, and
Yes.
I do care about hearing about it. I just don't have the,
Yes.
the STEM brain they do, but I'm glad for them. I'm grateful for you all.
less than 1% of youth in this county will take physics.
I know.
And physics is the most important discipline of science that basically describes everything we do in the universe. Think about the county. It controls jobs, the economy, tourism, all of these type of things, and I haven't even mentioned any pure science there at all. So we're very excited. We just signed a 3-year MOU with New Hanover County Schools. So we're very excited, as Commissioner Zappel mentioned, go out and create new scientists. We're busy doing that and hoping to reach more in the
Yeah.
community. Thank you.